day by day. Presented by First Community Credit Union. Life is better with community.
One of those games where you don't like to be in them, but it's kind of fun once you look back at it. You think you have it in hand or you're going to get some things going, then all of a sudden it flips 180 the other way.
We had a slow start. Obviously only had 7 points at half, but just tried to correct it, get something going offensively in the second half.
Just being in that game when the highs are highs and the lows are lows, it was a game to remember for sure since I've been here. To get my first pick, it definitely was exciting, I'd say Coach Steps being on us really heavy about making play on the ball when it's in the air, so then when I looked up and seen that I was in a great position to make a play, it just felt good to do something for the team at a point in time that was needed too.
That was definitely the most stressful game I played in my 6 years here for sure. Just the ups and downs, but through it all, we just believed.
The belief on our sideline with 47 seconds left was so strong. Was really proud of our guys. We had talked about that the last few weeks and how we need to get better at that and stick together when it's really tough. I thought, Tommy made some really good plays.
It's cool to be able to get a chance in that situation. We rep it a lot in practice, spring ball, fall ball. To have it actually happen in a game where the team needs it is pretty cool. A little nerve-wracking, obviously, when it gets to that point of the game, but it was cool to be able to execute in that situation.
And kind of go back on some things that you practiced in fall camp, like an overtime situation, and to see that come to fruition in the game was pretty cool, and to see our guys execute.
To get us in field goal range, and then our specialists to execute in that situation to get it to overtime, then we're really good in the overtime. Always a learning process. Got to get better at handling the high points in the game, and when we have opportunities to extend a lead with good field position, we got to find a way to do that.
In agriculture, every season is different. It takes hard work, determination, and passion to keep a farm or ranch going year after year. At First Community Credit Union, we know and understand that passion for agriculture. Our local staff can help farmers and ranchers invest in new equipment, expand their operations, and prepare for whatever challenges may lie ahead. Together, we can achieve success now and for generations to come. First Community Credit Union, we're rooted in your future.
Yeah, CJ's been here a long time, almost as long as I've been here coaching. I remember when he came in as a skinny 150-pound kid who didn't know if he wanted to play defense or hadn't bought into it at that point.
He's a really good basketball player, but we felt he could grow. He was undersized at the time when we offered him, and he committed to us.
Seems like forever ago now, but yeah, I was really set on basketball. I was getting a lot of looks, and when it came to the decision, really, it came to just me being like a shorter player almost. So I wanted to play wide out in college, and then a lot of teams wanted me to convert to corner.
Wasn't sure if that's what he wanted to do, but then he built some confidence, made some plays.
I remember his first interception against Cal Davis was just really athletic and a really solid player.
And then now in year 6, he's one of the top DBs in the conference, and it's just good to see him grow and become the type of player that he's been so far.
There are a lot of tough days and tough reps. It was just different trying to just figure out being on the other side of the ball and how to play that, because I'm used to receiver, so just being able to guard that and being able to just try to get better in that way. It was definitely difficult at first, but with Coach Steps and over time just taking more reps, I was able to figure it out.
It took him probably his redshirt freshman year. Once he got a little bit of success, then he figured out that he could do it. That was part of the big deal, just building confidence. When you don't play a whole lot of DB in high school, it's kind of hard to get a feel for it in college. It just takes a little bit of time, and then you just try to build success on a few things here and there. And then as you get older in the program and understand what it takes to play at this level and kind of what the defense is asking of you, then you build some confidence and feel good that you can play at this level, and that's kind of what he's done.
CJ is very technical. Like, he really does a lot of film study, and just it shows because he just plays his zones very well. He baits into his zone drops, and then coming out of his zones is very well. CJ's also just showed me how to like be a true corner. Like, he just has really good breaks, ball skills. He knows how to read his cues. I've learned a lot since I've been here watching CJ.
Great leader. Everybody likes him. He's a great guy in the locker room. But he's a really smart player. He knows the game. He's a 6th year now, so covers guys really well. Makes plays on the ball. So I mean, it's good to be able to go against guys like that in practice every day. Makes me better, makes everybody better. So I think being able to go against him so long, 5 years now in practices, I think it's made us both better.
He's become a good leader. If he sees something on our team that really needs to be addressed, he's willing to do that. I think he's been able to handle some tough times in games where, at corner you got to have such a short memory. That's where he's grown the most, is when it gets tough, he's able to respond and make plays.
And it is batted away. Good one-on-one coverage out there by Siegel.
One thing that he's good at is he's always there at reception point. That's a big part of it. He's always going to have a chance to make a play. He's a physical kid. He does what he's asked to do. And one thing is he practices. That's probably my favorite thing about him. He comes every day ready to practice, and that's half the battle. If you're available, you got a shot.
And then the leadership aspect has really been huge for us the last couple of years. And teammates have voted him captain, and that means a lot to us that they see that in him, and we see that in him too.
Definitely, I would say lead by example. He does everything that he needs to do as a captain, as a leader. He's never short of anything, does every rep. He's always just a guy you can count on to be there and do everything right.
Someone that my teammates could turn to when they needed someone, and then someone who just led by example as well. So hopefully that I made my mark in that way, and my teammates appreciated me for that.
I just think he's really grown and matured in our program. He's become a really good leader on our team. He's a joy to coach. We don't really have any issues with him, and we just feel fortunate that he committed to us and what he means to our program. As coaches and the team, we try to learn as much as we can about the opponent, because we've never played them, never been at their place, but and that's about learning about your opponent and then learning our plan.
Most teams that we play on the schedule in the Valley, and I've played multiple times against, you kind of have a bit of an idea for how they play, what's going to happen, and stuff like that. So when it's a new opponent, it's a bit of a different game. Learning what they do early in the week to try to get a better idea is a bit different.
To me, it's exciting. It's always exciting going to a new place, getting to see different competitions, new area, playing new guys. It's always different. You never know what you're going to go up against and the things that you're going to see, how the players may play, different skill sets. It's always exciting to me playing new competition.
We just got to get off to a good start and play well for 60 minutes. And execution of the plan, along with great fundamentals. If you tackle well, that really helps you. If you take care of the ball, that really helps you, no matter if you're at home or on the road. So just a great focus, and be excited to play. We're playing November football now. We should be really excited.
Yeah, November football is where you want to be, and we want to go 3-0 the rest of the season into November and into the playoffs. So definitely important. As leaders, we got to stress to the guys, we got to stick with the plan and just stick with everything that's been working so far.
Just realizing that you don't have to do anything different than what you've been doing. Just stick to your fundamentals, take it one play at a time, and just try to stack plays on top of plays. There's no touchdown that gets you more than 6 points. You just got to build momentum as the game goes and play complementary football. Offense feed off defense, defense feed off offense, and then allow the special teams to do their thing.
I think we just pick up where we left off. Defense got to stop there in overtime, and offense executed at the end of the game. So we just got to continue to play off each other and let that go from the first quarter all the way to the fourth.
Just bring it as a whole, keep our energy high. We need to be able to bring our own juice and make sure that our own energy stays at a high level no matter what's going on around us.
Finding ways to generate our own energy, get something going early in the game so we're not sputtering.
But we got to be really tough down the stretch here, but 1-0 this week. Don't get too far ahead of ourselves. 1-0 this week.